This is going to be a lesson on the Sun and Uranus. There are two number series with planets that have double numbers. One is the Sun and Uranus, and another is the Moon and Neptune. And the idea is that the one series is related to the four series. In other words, somebody with a one series or initial day of month or whatever are born in a period are going to have these other people in their life in some form. There'll be an association. A lot of times it's actually a close association. But we'll give some examples of associations. There's only two number series that have double numbers. One is the Sun and Uranus, and another is the Moon and Neptune. And that actually means that Moon people will have a Neptune person in their life somewhere, and Sun people will have a Uranus person in their life somewhere. So we'll look at this as far as, don't forget, we convert this to initials, numbers of the day of birth, and a period of time when somebody's born as an example. Well, I'll start showing you. In 1-4, number 1 is the Sun, and 4 is Uranus. And the Sun is anything in the 1 series. It's people born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or 28th day of any month. So the month or year doesn't make a difference. We're only talking about the day that they're born. The number of the day, 1 through 31. So if you look at the first letter of the alphabet, it's an ace, the 10th is a J, and the 19th is an S. Of course, the 28th, there is no 28th letter of the alphabet. The Sun also relates to people born in late July or in August, so it's August or Leo people, and or February or Aquarius people. Now, February or Aquarius affects the Sun, the Moon, and Saturn, which I explained. Now, the Uranus letters are D, M, and V. It's people born also on the 4th, the 13th, or the 22nd, which relates to those letters. An example would be if somebody were born on the 10th, which is one of the Sundays, they would have somebody in their life born on the 4th, the 13th, or the 22nd, or having a D, M, or V initial. Now, sometimes like a V could be in the name because it's not an every name. A name like David would have a V, but a lot of other names wouldn't, so that would be an example. So somebody born on one of these days would have one of these associations. Another example is if somebody was born in August, which is the Sun period, they would have somebody with a D, M, or V, first, middle, or last name, and these are initials, and or somebody born on the 4th, the 13th, or the 22nd of any month. And likewise, if somebody was born on the 4th, which is one of the Uranus days, which I go back here, and it's also DMV, they would be associated with one of the August or Leo people, which is A, J, or S, back here to the Sun. So they would have somebody with an A, J, or S initial, or somebody born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th day of any month. Now, you can keep going these associations. You could say that somebody with an S initial, which is a Sun initial, would probably have one of these people here, which is Uranus, in their life somewhere. And somebody with a J initial would have somebody with one of those initials or born in those days in their life. And it's an interesting study. If you really look around and you're aware, you'll see this. And it works out perfectly. It seems like an odd way of looking at it, but you can convert the planets to both letters of the alphabet, days of the month, and periods, or the sign, or the astrological or zodiac sign, and you'll find that there's a correlation between the Sun and Uranus people. And this I will tell you for sure. If you really take a look, you'll find that if people were like born on the 10th, which is the Sun period, they would have somebody with one of those initials or one of those several days of the month, possible days of the month, in their life in some big way.